Here we have the 2021 Toyota 4Runner SR5. This one comes in super white on black cloth interior. The powertrain consists of a 4-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, made it to a 5-speed automatic transmission. That's putting out 270 horsepower. And as we get around to the front here, we have LED headlamps along with LED fog lamps. And here we have 17-inch aluminum wheels. You get past the keyless entry on the front 2 doors. And there are the controls for your power door locks, windows. And then you have your power mirror controls, as well as your auto high beams. You can toggle those. And there's your power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Put on to the rear seat. So pretty good leg room here. I'm 6'3" and I'm able to sit in the seat in front of me. And then sit back here, and my knees are barely touching the back of the seat, but I can move pretty nicely back here. And then you have rear AC vents here, along with 2 USB charging ports. And there's a view of the front. And there's your middle seat with your cup holders, and I like how they're separated. Let's check out the cargo space next. There's the back end there, along with your tow hitch on this one. So really good cargo size. And I really like how you can plug up a 120 volt 3-prong here. Nice little storage pockets throughout as well. So to fold the seats flat, you got to pull up here, pull this, and then push down here, and then you have that extra space, and it actually does give you a couple feet more of flat space to fit longer things in there. And then you can just pull it back up, lock that into place, and then you're good to go. And there's your passenger seat there. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So a really nice leather wrapped steering wheel, feels really sporty. And then over here we have the upgraded premium audio navigation system. So you get your AM, FM, XM radio, along with your Bluetooth audio, and then your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility. There's your full-size nav map there. There's your backup camera. And then you also have your Wi-Fi as well. Then here you have your climate controls. Then you have a USB port here. Lots of little storage cubbies, which I like. And then for your shifter, you just press down on the brake and you pull, reverse, neutral, drive, then you can shift. Then you have a pretty nice center console cubby here. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. Pretty nice sized glove compartment with your owner's manuals. And then over here you have your radio station track list controls, volume controls, Bluetooth. And then you also have your mode, so you can go through your radio frequencies through AM, FM, and XM by hitting that. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your arrows to go through your gauge cluster here. And then you can change that as well. But then you also have your lane departure and your forward collision, the gap adjust for your radar cruise control. And then to put the radar cruise on, you just hit the button, or if you just want to use a standard one, you hold it, and then it'll just go to the regular cruise control. There's your push button start. And finally, here's your key fob. So next is time we take this 4Runner SR5 out on the road for a quick test drive. So the 4-liter is actually really strong, stronger than I would have expected. And it pushes the vehicle forward without having to give it too much throttle, which I really like that. And a really quiet ride on these bigger tires, which I like. I'm just gonna give it some throttle coming out of this corner. And with this just being a 5-speed, it's actually where you'd expect it to shift on your more modern cars. When you put the pedal down a little bit more, it just opens up. And with this being such a bigger engine, it's able to still get that same adequate acceleration without having to shift. But the ride is relatively smooth. And as you can probably tell, pretty minimal road noise. And these cloth seats are actually pretty comfortable, more comfortable than I would have expected. And I like taking this back road just because it really shows how nice a vehicle is to drive just when you're out here riding around. It's just nice and relaxing. And I'd probably have all the windows down on a warmer day, but just really nice ride. And that brake pedal feels really nice too. So I'm gonna give it some gas coming down the ramp here. I'm gonna basically put it to the floor. Was not expecting all of that, but wow. Yeah, that was quite a roar. So it's nice to know if you do put your foot down, you're gonna get everything this vehicle has. And I mean, it really was off to the races. And coming down this interstate at 78, it's nice and controlled, not too bouncy. And I want to say it's stiff, but it's not necessarily stiff in a bad way like you'd have on a sportier car, but it just doesn't move around a lot, which I really like. Because a vehicle this size that rides this high, it's nice to have something that's easy to control. And the radar cruise is starting to slow me down to keep that safe distance between myself and the car in front of me, even though I have the setting, well, I have it all the way down. So this is as close as it's gonna get with the radar cruise on. And then as the space minimizes, the car will start to speed up. But yeah, I just can't get over how smooth this ride is. You wouldn't expect this in something that's thought of as an off-road vehicle. And this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Toyota 4Runner SR5.